Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to Watcher of Realms Summon Weekend. There's gonna be so many summoning events. It's crazy. It feels like I will be summoning every single day this weekend. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's go over all the different summoning events. I'll give you guys my thoughts and whether you should be summoning. Getting started with the usual, we're gonna have crazy Invocation of Spirits and crazy Divine Summoning. What this gives you is basically 2 times the rate. So from a 0.5% chance for the Invocation of Spirits, you get the 1%. And for the Divines, you get 12% chance from each Divine to get a Legendary. Pretty cool, right? Well, I will not be summoning personally on these, but if you're somebody who wants to do it, go for it. I guess there will be a surprise Invocation of Spirits as well. This is usually where you go for when I go for these, because I like the 1+1 effect. If it happens before the 100 or so summons, it feels like you basically cheated the system and got 2 legendary heroes for the price of 1. If it happens on the mercy system, it kind of sucks because you went all the way there to get the 1+1. But the majority of players benefit, I would say, from this one because they're brand new. They don't have that many legendary champions, legendary heroes in their account. So it kind of feels like this is more of a benefit for them, comparing it to the next event that I'll go over in just a bit. So if you're somebody who's just starting out, you'll be missing lots of legendaries. The chance for you to get something that you have already will be very, very low. And the chance for you to getting something that is very useful is actually higher, I would say, comparing it to the event that is coming up on Sunday the 14th. Sunday the 14th is when things get really special with the Nascent summoning, as they call it, where this will go for 1 day. Basically, during the event, the first legendary hero summoned is guaranteed to be an unknown one. This can only be activated 1 time. So this is very specific on when this happens. But when we do get this event, I actually go for it because I have so many heroes that I don't have that many heroes that I don't have, if that makes sense. So when I go and summon on Sunday, it will be basically going through all of these heroes that I don't have and saying, okay, you can get this one specifically. And it will not be for heroes from specific shards. Okay, so it's not going to be like if you're doing ancient summons, then you get an ancient summon legendary that you don't have already. It's not going to work like that. It's probably going to be just the Invocation of Spirits. So if you have a look, like here, the drop rates for these heroes right here, all of these heroes will be offered during that time for the Nascent summoning. So for the one that you do not have, and it will go through and see, okay, do you have Zealous? Okay, I'm not going to give you Zealous. Do you have Valkyria? Okay, I'm not going to give you Valkyria. One by one until it finds one that you don't have, and it's going to give you that hero specifically. Very good summons. Haven't seen it in a game before like these, like the Gasher game. So I do like this type of summoning event, very specifically for accounts such as mine. Me specifically, as I said, I'll definitely be going for this one. I'll probably not go for the 1+1. I might try a little bit in terms of the mercy and how close I am to pity. I think I am, how many summons in? 9343. Okay, 9343. And the last time I got a legendary, guys, let me show you, was quite a while ago. So at least, oof, how many? Like 100? Yeah, I got Boreas here, so I did 30, 60, 90, 120. Wow, I did a ton actually with no legendary. Is that really it? Am I missing something? I thought it was way before this. Actually, the way that I can check way better is if I go to warcodex.com. I'll show you guys. Warcodex.com is our site. Me and a buddy made this site for the game. We have lots of the heroes in it. We'll be updating it very soon with all the latest ones. And we have a pity tracker in this game. Okay, so if you click on pity tracker, you'll see 9279 was the last summon I did. Oh, I got something there on 9279. What was it? Gotta check. So 9279, I added it in there. You added manually. So 9279, it's actually, yeah, about 70 summons before. If I check on here, do I confirm that? About, oh, it was Lucius. Oh, I got Lucius here, and I didn't add it. It might have been way sooner than that actually. I didn't notice this guy. Maybe I didn't add it on my own. Lucius? I could have sworn I didn't summon Lucius, but maybe I did. And maybe I just did a lot more summons. Or maybe I did Ancients and I completely forgot about it. Because Ancients change the number of summons that you have here, and that messes up your summoning pity and how you count. But anyway, you can definitely add it on the website, through the website, and keep track of pity and use that. Also, there's other stuff in the website, like a tier list and all the heroes, their skills, and more stuff that you can check it out. So special ancient summons will also be happening, guys. This is the one that I'm going for, Praetus. Hopefully we'll get him. I don't think I'll get him, but I'll be going for this guy. This is insane. This guy's insane. He gets a 5 in almost every single place of the game. Looks very, very good. Very strong Lord for the Arbiters. And look at this. When eliminating an enemy or casting an ultimate, increases damage, including true damage, by 10% and max HP by 10% permanently. Quite insane talent. He's got a single target skill. He's got an ultimate where he increases attack by 30%. If there's only one enemy in range, inflicts 3 stacks of radiant erosion. This is very strong. And then if there's more than one enemy in range, inflicts Chain of Fate. So when a linked unit receives damage, the other linked units receive true damage equal to 50% of the damage. So true damage is quite insane if you think about it, because it ignores defense. Very strong. And then he has a summon that is auto. Every 20 seconds he summons a Light of a Judgment. So a summon that attacks together with its summoner and deals also 30% damage to the target. Pretty strong. Has a passive. During the ultimate, basic attack deals 40% extra true damage based on the hero's attack, and Light of Judgment deals 20% extra true damage based on the hero's attack. He's quite insane as a Lord, and has a reduced cost in the arena by 5. So instead of 25, he's 20 in the arenas. Quite insane. And then we have a brand new one, Jira, for the Arbiters. She will be a fighter with normal damage, counterattacks, and damage escalating. I'm not sure what that means, but also a Northerner, increases max HP by 30%. The higher the current HP percentage, the higher the hero's vulnerability, up to 30%. I'm not sure what this means, but deals 100% damage to one enemy. Got a manual ultimate, so when activated, restores 75% HP immediately. During the skill effect, increases max HP by 40%, damage dealt by 125%, and attack interval by 30%. So is tanky and also dishes out damage. Nice. This effect will be permanent upon the second activation. So very similar to this guy right here, guys. If you don't know, we all get this guy, Abomination. He has a very similar skill where on the second activation, it becomes a permanent. If you have a higher awakening, I believe you only need the first awakening. I think so. Reduces damage taken required to trigger Blood of Agony. Or is it this one? Oh, maybe this is the awakening that makes him. Well, yeah, his ultimate becomes permanent after 2 triggers. So yeah, that's what I was remembering. The 2 triggers for sure. I thought the higher awakening reduced it to 1. But anyway, it's the same thing. And then has this passive for every 3 basic attacks. The 4th basic attack will deal 100% damage, 150% damage, along with defense penetrating damage equal to 100% total damage taken by the hero previously. Ooh. The accumulated damage taken will be reset once it takes effect. That's pretty nice. So inflicts retribution on enemies. So the caster receives 30% more damage from units inflicted with retribution. Oh, that's so good. 30% more damage. Wow. When attacking a target inflicted with retribution, deals additional damage equal to 2% of the hero's max health. All damage received from enemies not inflicted with retribution is reduced by 20%. Switching targets removes the retribution inflicted on the previous target. This is quite insane, actually. If it works on bosses, it doesn't specify, but if it works on bosses, just inflicting this as a passive is insane. And also has an increased damage in arenas. So this will be an HP damage dealing hero, basically. Because you get an increase of your max HP, restores a lot of health when you activate your ultimate, basically healing a ton. And then every 3 basic attacks, the 4 basic attack deals 150% damage, along with defense penetrating damage based on the hero damage you take. Very interesting. So you built her with, I would say, attack speed and rage regen, attack speed, rage regen, HP. And you'll be taking damage, you'll be fully healing, and based on the damage you take, you'll be dishing it out back as defense penetration, defense penetrating damage, plus that attribution. You'll be lacing on targets. Makes her an insane hero, I would say. Dealing damage to enemies will consume 1 stack of radiant erosion on them. And then as you go down, you'll see that she benefits from all of the awakenings. I think the extra attack that she gets is interesting because I would personally build her with a combination of HP and attack, but not so much attack. Like, don't go crazy on the attack. I would have to test her out to actually see the benefit and see how good that can be for her as being a hero, both being like a tanky fighter. I can also dish out damage because you also increase your own max HP, but damage dealt boosted by 125%. That's crazy. And then of course all of these are going up based on the number of skill ups you have on it. So that's it for this summoning weekend. I would say Praetus is the big prize here, but the chances to get Praetus here are again low. It will be a boosted chance by 15x. So if you do have some ancients, maybe you can try your luck. I wouldn't go crazy with spending, especially on ancients. The pricing in this game for those are very high. I just don't see the reason for it. The biggest thing here is the Nascent summoning. This is the prize for the weekend. I would say maybe wait until then if you're somebody like me who has lots of heroes already, legendary heroes already. If you don't, then the 1+1 is the alternative. The 2x is for people who have an extremely large amount of summons and they finish this one and they're gonna go on Sunday, do this, get their 1 unique, and then they're gonna go crazy for this one. Or they do this so they get multiple different legendaries, and they do this as, you know, a cherry on the top, just to get something else, just to get something more. So there's definitely options for lots of players out there. This was the video, guys. Thank you all. Go and do your summons. If you don't do your summons, then keep them. Maybe in the future we'll have something even better as an event, but how bad can it be? How better can it be than this one, than Ascent summoning? I don't know. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.